Hello everyone, I'm Ron Ball and you're watching Spain vs Iraq International Friendly. This is a PES 21 simulation fully recorded and edited for your entertainment.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training. And it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
There's the whistle. Nico Williams. Tedri. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Showing good feet. Pedri. Plenty waiting in the middle. Chance! It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yamal. Nico Williams. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Time to deliver. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Yamal. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Rodri. Decent progress down the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Nico Williams. Now who's going to be first to this? That's really well manoeuvred. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Oh, can he get onto this? Ball's gone out of play. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Laporte. Cucurella. Great run on the overlap here. Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. Keeper has taken decisive action. Goes down, but nothing given. Rodri wins the duel this time. It's Porro. Here's Oyarzabal. Gets good distance on it. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Rodri. Pedri. Yamal. Nico Williams. Now the cross.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Spread out to the left. Rodri. Pedri. Clipped into space. Howson clears it away. Played into space. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. There are a few waiting for it. That is good strength. Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out? That's a nicely weighted pass. Yamal. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. A chance to play it in. Pedri. Oyarzabal, a cracking ball. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Played out to the right. Now it's Oyarzabal. Shot a goal! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oyarzabal, nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Moved on forwards. Played into space out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's not going to find its target. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Rodri. Cucurella. Proves too strong. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
That's an imaginative pass. So who's he picking out? The cross comes in. Yamal. Nico Williams, gently done. Cucurella. Cucurella shifted upfield. Oyarzabal. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cucurella forwards and with intent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nico Williams. Played into the middle.
Spain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Cucurella clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Pedri.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Iraq.
It's looking pretty clear now, Peter, that the wide players have been told to get the balls in much earlier here.
Yeah, Jim, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, crosses that are not carefully selected, but they are very effective.
Out towards the flank. That's tidy. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now here's bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Here's Oyarzabal. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Pedri. Rodri. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Has a shot! Herring after the ball here. Yamal. In comes the corner. Decent chance! Oyarzabal. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aim forwards.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Could it goes? Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedri. Cucurella. Gets it away. Through it. Nico Williams. Oh, such a clever touch. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Knocks it out wide. Laporte. Cucurella. Pedri. Tries a measured ball. And the keeper has it. Iraq getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Nico Williams producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nico Williams. Kubasi. And it's Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. It's really well manoeuvred. Quarter of an hour played. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Moved on forwards. Oh, nice touch. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's trying to shoot. Oh, off the bar! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rodri wins the duel this time. Nico Williams. Laporte. Rodri. Rodri, gently done. Nico Williams. Out of play for a goal kick. Iraq keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Tries a deft little ball. Ball is over the line. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Though, Peter, I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Yamal. That's a good run down the left. And it's played in here.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And here's Nico Williams. Nico Williams looking to run onto it. Cucurella is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Laporte. And it's played forward. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. He is through here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He can get that clear. Have it back and can go again. And that's aimed into the middle. Yamal. Out to the left it goes. Nico Williams takes a look up. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Over to the left. Rodri. Yamal. Yes, interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Porro. Oh, well measured. He's being urged to shoot. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yamal. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Yamal. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Could be danger here. And he's straight offside. Played towards the other side. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Yamal looks to the other side. Nico Williams. Ambitious ball here. Picks it up out wide. And that has been cleared. Now that's a lovely exchange. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Nico Williams. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Laporte defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedro Porro played over towards the opposite flank. Pedri. Cucurella. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well read, nice interception. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Howson. Laporte shifted upfield. Nico Williams played out to the left flank. And it's Cucurella. He is just caressing the ball. That's the throw. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's found support out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Cucurella charging forward down that flank. And here's Oyarzabal. Rodri. And here's Yamal. Cleared away. Strong running down that left flank. Hit into the middle. Looks across and plays it in. Cleared without complication. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. And he's there to get it away. Now, what's he got in mind? And it's Pedri. Pedri. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. That has been knocked clear. That's a throw. And it's Cucurella. A chance to play it in. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's heaved it away. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Great work on the overlap. Time to deliver. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. few waiting for it. Great defending, strong and determined. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Now it's Williams. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella puts them all in. Clears it away. And it's hoisted clear. That's a throw. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Moved on forwards. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's a mighty effort! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. Wins the duel this time. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Played out wide. Mikel Oyarzabal. Kubasi. Yamal. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Pedri. Cucurella. Cucurella chooses to go cross-field. Rodri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Rodri. Nico Williams. And he goes cross-field. Yamal. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro tries across. Can he deliver? Pedro Porro puts them all in. Out to the right. Yamal, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that was very necessary. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Turns and goes back. Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Nico Williams attempts a clearance. And they've got a throw. Thinks one through. Chooses to go back. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He's gone for it. Great chance. That'll be a throw. Nico Williams. Yamal. Howson. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Howson aim forwards. Oh, good spread. Nice control. And he's there to clear it. Oh, smashing header! That's going to go a long way. Oh, it's played into the area. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Pedro Porro. It's a pretty loose pass. Good take, and is he in? Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, sweet feet. And that's a dangerous ball. Laporte can get it clear. Ooh, delicate chip through. The referee's awarded a free kick. Howson with the clearance. Can he latch on to this? That has been knocked clear. So who's he picking out? Rodri. Spain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Porro. Now it's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Cucurella. It's lofted through here. That's nice. Danger averted for now, and claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's neat. Defending of the desperate variety. He's having a shot! Good work on the right flank here. That's good play. It's a promising position. Turns and goes back. And that's a good... And can he finish it? Gets into some space. Cucurella, gently done. Nico Williams. Now This is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Cucurella. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Crossed into the middle. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That'll be a throw-in. Spread out to the left. Lovely bit of skill. There are a few waiting for it. Corner. Cucurella is there and he can get that clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Pau Kubasi looks to the other side. Rodri. Nico Williams. Calmly anticipates. Good play on the left-hand side here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oyarzabal wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yamal. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Williams. Time to deliver. Cucurella crosses. In with the challenge. Rodri. Howson. Laporte. Pedri. Oh, can he get onto this? Cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. That's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Time's up big! He's having a shot! Pedri. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. And it's Porro. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the counter is on. Aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pedro Porro. Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tries to dink it through. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Probing pass. It's a loose ball. Aimed in towards the centre. Pedro Porro. 2 minutes to be added on. Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. They get a throw in. Out to the left it goes. Nico Williams. Mikel Oyarzabal. Howson. Pedri. And he cuts out the supply. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
It's a much livelier solution.
Oh, good spread. That is lovely. Nico Williams. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Pedri, played towards the other side. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro picks it up now. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Rodri. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's gone out for a throw-in. Knocks it out wide. Looks to the other side. Back into the middle. Oh, that's nice. Spread out to the left. Hit into the middle. Laporte with the clearance. Pedri gently done. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella puts them all in. Yamal. Pedro Porro tries a cross. Strong running down that left flank. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. He is just caressing the ball. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rodri. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cucurella. Nico Williams. That's good play. Has a quick glance. Laporte wins the duel this time. Pedri. Rodri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Yamal's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedri done delicately. Yamal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pedri. Nico Williams. Out of play for a throw. Moved on forwards. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Rodri. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Laporte. Rodri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Lamine Yamal really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Yamal. Nico Williams. And here's Yamal. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Tries to get it clear. That's a good run down the left. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Can he deliver? That is a brilliant interception. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Clears it away. And here's Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. Takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to clear it. Williams. And a shot! Out to the right. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pedro Porro. And he goes cross-field. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
it's been taken short. Fired deep towards the back post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, sweet feet. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Laporte chooses to go cross-field. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Played back in. And here's Nico Williams. Williams' cross. Yamal. Clears it away. Spain have reclaimed it. Pedro Porro puts the ball in. That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward. And it's Cucurella. Nico Williams. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Moved on forwards. That's surely a foul, free kick. Played with finesse. Yamal. Pedri played out to the left flank. No, that's overhit. Rodri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella played over towards the opposite flank. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Nico Williams. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Showing good feet. A chance to play it in. Now it's Yamal. Chooses to go back. Oh, what a pass! Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. Pedri. Rodri, out to the left it goes. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Very nicely done. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
They're not going to make any further progress now. Yamal. There will be a throw-in. Cross in. Pedro Porro. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Spread out to the left. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Nico Williams tries a cross. Aim forwards. Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Kubasi. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella, and it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. Spain to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Rodri. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Laporte. Moved on forwards. Keeps on running. Deftly away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Referee's given a throw. Back into the middle. Now who's going to be first to this? Laporte. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella looking to hit the byline here. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Moved on forwards. To the left. Here it is, crossed in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. That has found him in acres of space. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tries a shot! Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. That's tidy. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's a cute ball. Nico Williams. Howson. Out to the right. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nice looking ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's on a charge. They've won a corner. Rodri can get it clear. And it's played forward. Mikel Oyarzabal, great defending, strong and determined. Short changes him with that pass. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Nice control. Crunching tackle. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's a throw. Pedri. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Just about up to 75 minutes. Lovely bit of skill. Brilliantly cut out. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Yamal. And that's put paid to a promising move. Aim forwards. Out towards the flank. Succumbs to the pressure. Rodri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Laporte. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Rodri played out to the left flank. Lovely feet. Pedri spread out to the left. Cucurella, now here's the delivery. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nico Williams wins the duel this time. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella goes on a charge down the left. Could go all the way here. Time to deliver. Cucurella, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Yamal. Laporte. Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Can he? There's the shot! That's a real chance missed.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Nico Williams, and that's aimed into the middle. Played towards the other side. Out to the left it goes. Delivered in. Howson getting this one clear. Yamal. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Over to the left. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Shoots! Should have put that one away.
Oh, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game's already won.
Howson. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. That's very neat. Rodri played out towards the right wing. Pedri. Cleared away. And claimed it back swiftly. Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Now it's Williams. Played into the middle. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Looks to the other side. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Rodri. Nico Williams. Laporte. Rodri. Yamal. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Rodri. Nico Williams. Nico Williams looking for a runner. Oh, that's neat. And it's Pedri. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Clears it away. Cucurella. Williams. Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Played out wide. Nico Williams. A chance to play it in. And here's Pedri. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedri. Nico Williams. Howson. Kubasi. Strong running down that left flank. It is quite a run he's making here. Caresses it through. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Spread out to the left. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Kubasi. Cucurella. Rodri. And it's Cucurella. Williams. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. He is just caressing the ball. Lovely pass. Shot, surely! And somehow he managed to miss it. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Yamal. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Nico Williams, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Laporte. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Now he's off and running. Yamal. Rodri. And it's Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri. A lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
Oh, sweet feet.
To the last 5 minutes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedro Porro. Yamal. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yamal with the foul. And he goes cross-field, played back in. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kubasi. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. That's a good run down the left. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Rodri. And it's Porro. Good ball, good take. Wins the duel this time. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Pedri knocks it out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yamal. Yamal. Nico Williams. Can he deliver? Cross in, looks like a good one. And it's hoisted clear. Looks to the other side. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's making a real surge on the left. Oh, that's a nice ball. And out it comes again. So who's he picking out? Trusting it. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with...
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Laporte. And it's Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Nico Williams laid out to the left flank. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's gone for a throw-in. Great work on the overlap. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Over to the left. And that's aimed into the middle. It's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. That is lovely. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Nico Williams. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Laporte. Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. A heavy challenge. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Nico Williams. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Big chance!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Searching pass he's played there. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Rodri. Is there any support? He might not need it. Rodri. Yamal. Looking here to chip it through. Williams. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Yamal. Nice touch. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's on a charge. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Looking for a decent ball in. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And that's it. Spain perhaps.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like this type of football matches, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. This is Ron Ball signing off for now. See you in the next match.